must-see TV was the 90s marketing concept NBC used to slowly suffocate its successful primetime comedy lineups. And however much we may hate so many of the shows featured, our respect for splashy marketing concepts means we must struggle to learn to love the few remaining NBC comedies. Thus, I endure the self-satisfied hipster dorkiness of Zach Braff every Thursday as I watch Scrubs. Zach was also featured in the CG cavalcade of stars that was the basis for our next game, Chicken Little, Ace in Action. There is a question that has plagued philosophers for centuries. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Today we'll be answering that Plutarchian puzzler via this review of Chicken Little, Ace in Action. In case you've been living in a cave watching shadows on the walls for the past couple of years, Chicken Little was the massively successful computer-animated juggernaut released during the fall of 2005. For the sake of our argument, we'll call that movie The Chicken. And now that chicken has laid an egg, a fantasy shooter based on the movie within a movie. Following so far? In Ace in Action, you play as the action hero counterparts of Chicken Little, Abby Mallard, and Runt as they fight to save the universe from the evil Foxy Loxy. The combat for Runt and Ace runs like a top-down shooter, with Runt in a tank and Ace brawling on foot. The Abby stages are played as a vertical shooter, more trite than a lesbian women's studies major at Sarah Lawrence. Thus far, it would seem that the chicken came first. After all, how could there be a game based on a movie without the initial movie? But not so fast there, Speedy. The boards are colorful, but that's about it. After a while, a very short while, it starts to feel like you've played this area before. It doesn't help that the Ace and Runt levels are virtually interchangeable. Enemies, weapons, even tactics don't vary much. The Abby stages end up as a relief in the monotony, if nothing else. So the chicken came first, right? Well, maybe not. Movie companies these days make more money from merchandising than from the actual movie, so it's easy to imagine the crafty folks at Disney coming up with the spin-offs for a movie before the actual movie itself. In that sense, it's plausible that the egg came before the chicken. Confusing? You bet. As you trudge through the stages of Ace in Action, you receive weapons upgrades and shield power-ups. Not that you really need them. Though the difficulty slowly ramps up, even the final stages are no match for your basic weapons, making the game way too easy. No challenge easy. Scarlett Johansson in an elevator easy. In the end, it's impossible to tell the motives of movie execs. Philosophically speaking, however, we're going to give you the definitive solution today and for all time. The answer is clearly...
Now, wait just a cotton-picking minute here. What's all this talk about chickens and philosophy?
Oh, it's the Colonel. We were just announcing what came first, the chicken or the egg.
Why would you worry your pretty little head about that when good eating's just a chicken little away? I mean, a little chicken away. Now grab yourself some extra crispy and tell us what you think of the game.
Good call. Chicken Little Ace in Action is too short, too easy, and too repetitive to get anything more than a 2 out of 5. Now pass me some biscuits.